there. I mean, it was the last on the last stream, but it could have been a little more longer. But I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm gonna go back what I was saying on the NXT review on this NXT review video with Carmen Petrovic was like, I see what you're doing here. Like you're trying to get my attention. Well, you're not you don't have it right now. The answer still is no. Like you can do whatever you want with any other woman. Like they could be interested with you, and I sure think I think that. This where like she was distracted with what Ashante the Adonis's appearances, and this is where he must have told her that, like with them going back and forth with but Carmen, I mean not Carmen. I mean Brent Weiss was in trouble with Rosemary. When Rosemary hit the double under driver, it looked like an opposite of a tombstone power, like with like Angel Garza's finishing maneuver. But when she put her hand, put Brent Weiss's hands together, like if she's a female Undertaker, like in the opposite side with her, send out like a spine buster, and she got the 1, 2, 3, and with the car, Petrovic tried to get up right up on the apron, and try to get in there, but it was too late. Like once he got up there, it was already 3. That's where we got Wendy Chu and Rosemary raised their hands out high. This is where they didn't need no referee. But yeah, like, and what are your thoughts onto this this somewhat of a romance storyline? And do you think that we could see Shante the Adonis and Carmen Petrovic could potentially be like an on-screen couple, like after this segment, or do you think that it's just some kind of a teaser right here, and they're just like WWE's just teasing with us and make it look like that they're gonna have something to follow up with this, but only just it's gonna be like a one-off with Carmen Petrovic will keep continuing to decline Sante Diadonis' offer of being his girlfriend, I guess you could say, but yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, yeah, this is very silly and goofy. But it's where we got Ruka then had we saw her was talking to CM Punk in a very happy and positive conversation until All Legal Ethan Page had come. This was may you excuse me, like I got some words to say to the self-proclaimed best in the world, and this was just like, oh, okay, like, and this is where she walked out of there. This is where Ethan Page was like, well, breathing in, he's like, are you while you're injecting yourself in my. Here's where he's like, why did you put yourself into my business? I guess the special guest referee in my time. Page like. And this is where it's like I've seen you before being a referee before, or at least a pretend referee. I actually been where you've been, and I already I work way too damn hard. And I was like, yeah, that's true. You have been exactly where he been, and it's that you guys jumped ship from the join WWE. Well, CM Punk rejoined WWE because he already had a run with the company from 2006 to 2014, which that's probably a different story for a different video for a different day. But anyway, this is where Ethan plays and add and saying he's not been more continue to be more honest, but more in a harsh way, saying and honestly, I don't want to be in your drama right now. This was CM Punk like, oh really? You want to be in my drama right now? Like me, in my drama? And this where then CM Punk was like, oh, is it because it's because of last week when I let you guys fight? And I was chatting with the crowd. This was CM Punk was like, listen, he's like, look, I didn't have that much sleep on from the trip from Portland to here in Orlando. I thought the whole segment was funny at the time. In Chicago, there's not gonna be nothing silly or funny that's gonna be going on. There's only just you and Trick right in the middle. I'm not gonna let any of you boys cheat. The rules occur to both of you guys to make it fair, and then again you being in the drama, desperately trying to low blow somebody and behind the referee, which is me, back, and he start pointing out the sure that drama, like that's not happening here. But look, like if you're really the man that you good, like you gotta prove it, like next Tuesday in Chicago, like and I'll raise your hand, like if you can do that, and I'll even wrap that belt around your waist and tell me, but if you are not the guy, then then I won't be doing that, and then you might see and you will see a new NXT champion. And this is where we got likely the best match of the night, which is the young OG and Cedric Alexander taking on Team A Town Down Under, which which we're gonna be which we're gonna talk about. It started off with, let's see. Oh, before we get into that, like I want to mention that we got what yeah, we got what's her name? No, we got a press conference like with Fatal Influence, it was their turn next on the press conference, but this is where they nearly got ambushed by both Lola Vice and what's her name, Jada Parker. Like and yeah, and the reason why of this because because they do not like these three women and they want to get their hands on them, like which they've been the thorn of their flesh from the last weeks. And this is where we got Ava had a solution for both Lola Vice and Jada Parker's problem. He's like Jada, like you do not like the Fatal Influence, do you? Like she was like, absolutely not. And then same with Lola Vice when Ava asked her the same question. This is where she was like, here's what I'm gonna do. Like you're gonna be in a match with the Fatal Influence, and so are you, because it's gonna be a tag team match. And this is where then they're like, no, and they're both like, no, like this cannot be happening. And then this is where they start arguing right onto each other, saying like they don't want to. They tell each other how much they really do not want to team with each other, and Ava's like, well, that's too bad. Like you're gonna have to get along somehow, or else I guess you don't want to get y'all's vengeance on the Fatal Influence. This was like, no, like we want to do that, but not with us being on the same team, like yuck or something like that, like what an odd couple team would do. This is where I believe it started off with Javon Evans and Austin Theory with Grayson Waller doing a cheap shot right on Cedric Alexander, sending them right into the barricade, the same spot where what's his name, Riley Osborne Spirit Bridge Holland at. But this is where we got Austin Theory attacks Javon Evans from behind, hits the young OG right into the face and into the turnbuckle. This is where we got the mayor of A-Town to start shoulder hitting Javon Evans's midsection. This is where then he tags in his tag partner, the Aussie icon Grayson Waller. This is where then he grab onto him. This is where he gets him face first, right onto the top turnbuckle, mocking him by saying this catchphrase, saying like, your boy is bouncy. He bounced his head right onto the turnbuckle. Then he threw him right into the top turnbuckle in the in the bottom right side. That's where then he tags in Austin Theory. That's where then like you want to see something bounces? Like my hand right onto the peck of what's his name? Right on the Javon, just like see if he really is bouncy, and he's made out of bouncy and rubbery materials. Is where he tried to go for the chop, but this is where then Javon Evans dodges out of the way, hits him with a correction chop like of his own, which they probably got the number 1, number 2 spot like for to the Gunter's envy list, even though that's very rare that a WWE wrestler is up there. Like normally the highest they've been is like 10 place, but this is where we got Javon Evans. Then ran right to the right corner side, hits the sliding hurricane right onto Austin Theory. This is where he immediately tags in Grayson Waller afterwards, but this is where he ducks out of a clothesline Waller was trying to do to him. He hits the flying head scissor right to the left side. He hits the drop kick. That's where then he kneeled right down. Like he was like, all right, like I got Like I got Grayson White where I want him, and this where, but he gets struck right into the left side of his jaw by the Ozzy. This where then Grayson White tags in Austin Theory. This where then both men then wait for him to get right back up. So get this is where so we get Grayson White tried to Austin Theory kick right into the chest. This is where then Austin Theory then kicks out with the shoulders up at 2.7, if I'm not mistaken. This is where we got Cedric Alexander kick. I try to go for a wrist lock, but this is where we got double hands to the throat, tags in Samar with him hitting the right stroke right to the left jaw. This is where they start going back and forth, trying hitting punches until Great Samar try to go for a kick, but he gets dragon screwed right onto the left side. We're going to the ringside area. This is where that's where there was that's where Javon Evans was not so fast, not so lucky, huh? And this is where then off there's there's lucky, like you don't know the lucky is if it hits you square into the upside of the root of your head with a horseshoe. This is where he did try to close on him out of there, but this is where Javon Evans flipped the ropes down. This is where he get flipped right onto the right into the outside. Is where then we got Javon Evans and Cedric Alexander was saying to each other, "Are you thinking what I'm thinking?" Most likely, Javon Evans was mostly thinking about it. This is where he runs right into the left side. He goes for a rolling cannonball dive, but this is where he gets picked up by Grayson Waller when he knocked over Austin Theory. But they managed to, but Austin Theory managed to get back up. But this is where Cedric Alexander he had a cannonball on him. This is where fans are chanting NXT. They definitely were showing their satisfaction for saying that. This is where we got them going up on the apron, laying there. Javon Evans sitting down by flexing his guns while Cedric Alexander was doing this by doing a belly lay and then doing it with his hands. Like if he's a teenager, then this is very nice. He was like, yeah, this is a very this is a very nice place to relax at and see these fools get fallen. But this is where we got Grayson Waller got back in the offensive side in the turnover to Cedric Alexander. He then slammed him right into out on the announce table. When he got in the ringside area, he then brought him back in the ring, tagged in Austin Theory, and Austin Theory then going for a sliding kick right into the midsection. That's where I got Austin Theory then start going for a headlock right onto to Cedric Alexander. But they really had to tag him in like that or stuff like that. That's where Vic Joseph now you see how I feel and it's very shocking why you're saying this. Why are you so surprised? You do not see what's in you cannot really read between the lines of what's Grayson Waller exactly what he's doing. That's why he hits him with that mid rope flying elbow drop, which is a signature, which I believe he calls it the Grayson Waller rub. Is where then he got him in half a guillotine kind of submission choke. Until we got Cedric Alexander try to get back up, tried to hit some punches right to the midsection, but he gets knee right into his. That's where then we got Grayson Waller start taunting Javon Evans. He was you're nothing you can do about it. You're the illegal man. You probably jeopardize your tag team match. Where Javon Evans is whatever. Uncle said he's gonna pick you off and he's gonna tag me in, and you're gonna be. I'm gonna make you regret saying these words. That's where then we got what's his name, Cedric Alexander. Then found just the perfect distraction. Try to go right up into what's that called? A small inside cradle, but he kick out of it. Is where we got Grayson Waller and try to go for. That's where we try to go for a half dragon suplex. That's where he flipped right out of it. This is where then he duck out a clothesline that Grayson Waller was trying to do to him. But this is where he immediately tags in Javon Evans while Austin Theory got moved right into the inside and the bottom right corner side, tags in Austin Theory in the process. That's where we got Javon Evans leap dodges out of Austin Theory's way. He goes for a clothesline right onto Grayson Waller does the same to Austin Theory. This is where we got John Evans, Javon Evans to go for a leg striking kick right to the face onto Grayson Waller. Super kicks Austin Theory. This is where then we got Javon Evans then going for a suicide dive onto Austin Theory. This is where he hits a crossbody onto Austin Theory right to the left side. That's where then Evans then going for a springboard right into a crossbody onto the mayor of A-Town. That's where he thought he had him won. He probably would have if it wasn't for Austin's meddling friend that's not so much of a good friend, like which is the arrogant Ozzy himself. That's where the Grayson Waller then drag in Austin Theory back, and this is where he gets tagged in by A-Town. This is where he tried to go for a sleeper, turn into it turned into a dragon suplex type position, but this is where Austin Theory then came in and hit a discus forearm right into the back of the head of Javon Evans while Grayson Waller does it into the front of his head. This is where they thought it was going to be it right there, but like they probably would have gotten away with it sooner if it wasn't for Javon's meddling uncle, like that came in for the save. Luckily, right on time. This is where we got Austin Theory trying to send Cedric Alexander out like into the ring, but it got backfired with. But this is where we got a flying Uranagi slam by what's his name by Cedric Alexander. This is where we got Austin Theory then slides onto the outside. Clotheslines Cedric Alexander, sends him right to the symbol, still steps in the upper left side. Try to go for a rolling stunner, but he gets. Then this is where we got Javon Evans ducks out of the way, runs right to the left side. This is where then he hits a step up in Sagiri right onto the Grayson Waller. This is where Javon Evans to try to bounce him right up on the right onto a crossway. This is where then. That's where then we got Nathan Frazier try to go up there on the top rope. Like, I mean, this is where he try to go on the ropes and try to beat up Grayson Waller for what him and his friend did to him and his friend. But this is where Axiom try to calm him down, try to pull him back. So like, no, not like now's not the time. Like, and it's like you're gonna cost Javon Evans his match, and then too late he already did because he tripped right over. He fell right onto the left side's ropes on the top ropes there. He actually knocked over Fraxium like on the mat. Here's where we got Grayson Waller then flips it and then hits the skill switch like facebuster maneuver. That was Grayson Waller's possible signature move. But Austin Theory hits the A-Town down onto the young OG to secure the victory with what's his name with Grayson Waller pushing out Cedric Alexander so he wouldn't help his wrestling nephew out. And yeah, they got the winner of this match, A-Town Down Under. This is where they're like, we're coming for you, Fraxium, and for those NXT tag teams because it will be ours, and we're going to be two-time tag team champions. But this is where they get chased out of the ring by the duo.